studio update. And the Miners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Finds a man in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads it left. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target, and then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
From inside his... And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Running inside. It's raining. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to go deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for open space. It's raining. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Miners will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. And the Miners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rainey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Miners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep your...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He turns that loose down the right side. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He unleashes a long one. He's got another 25. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Pulls it in down the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in! Touchdown, Bobcats! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline. Guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, Holly. Wants to fire on second down. Sends it downfield. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop. And
touchdown, Texas State. A great catch in the end zone.
And that is how you dunk on somebody. Coach, I'm open, throw me the ball. I'm the wide receiver. He's the defensive back for a reason. Nice play by the wide receiver to get the score.
And right down the middle. From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's raining. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense set on first down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. First and 15 here. Pulls it and fires to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Here comes the offense on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Great place to start for this offense. Throwing right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down. Playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position, but the defense responds on first down.
yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time
unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here's the pressure, and it's a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. He'll run it again. Could be an alley. The 30, the 20. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Miners.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know.
Going long. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Fields. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Rainey. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They want to run this quarterback. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The run inside. It's Pryor. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Makes the grab, it's Pryor. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design, it's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays, easy decision.
Going for the big play. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going for it all. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and
he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Barnes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners are flying down the field. From the gun, the ground game. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's got it on the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Punt is in the air on fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Running inside, it's Browning.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 20. Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Delayed handoff. It's Browning. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. There he goes. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Browning. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bobcats!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He'll bring it out from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Nice move to keep running. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Miners will call on their punt team. Slips through the line. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Browning. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Lewis. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he was able to get away from 1 tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bobcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stumbled to the ground. It's 3rd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. It's complete to the right. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Ready, go!
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Barnes. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Miners line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the return. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one.